Good morning, it is day 119. Yesterday was okay. Got up at the hostel, finished off a video, had breakfast, chatted away to the couple from, the theatre couple from Seattle, wandered off. Waited at a bus stop for a few minutes until some nice local told me there were no buses on a Sunday. So I walked into town. I ended up walking with this older lady, African-American lady, beautiful, neat conversation, very slow walk, but that was cool. There was no hurry. She pulled off into a shop and I picked up the speed. Went to the ice cream parlour to get a thick shake, but I also got a chicken calzone and a breakfast burrito to go for my dinner. And then walked to the end of the shops and hitchhiked, got a ride through to the end of the town, and then stood at the traffic lights leading to the on-ramp for the interstate, and yeah, everyone just went past, got some waves, but no one was stopping. And finally, about 35 minutes later, a young lady stopped and picked me up. Really old car, the front was smashed in for an accident, but full of stuff, but she made way for me. Yeah, lovely lady, good conversation, and she dropped me off all the way at the trailhead, not just at the interstate, and then yeah, got on my way. It was pretty warm, a little bit of smoke in the air. Didn't really sort of affect my walking, I don't think, but the views were non-existent. You could just make out across the valley, the hills, and the smoke, but that was about it. So yeah, walked along the trail. It was a real mixture, bit of forest, bit of real lush green vegetation in the open bits, and a couple of really open bits. Did get one view up to Pilot Rock, just a neat rock formation for a while. My legs were feeling really tired, so I stopped and took a break quite early. And yeah, walked, only did 11 miles, so yes, I think about 17 kilometres. And then camped at a spring and it was busy. When I arrived there were 3 people there already, and then throughout the night steady stream of people arrived. I was in a nice little tucked away tent, so I wasn't bothered by all the extra people arriving, and people were pretty quiet, which is nice. I sat and chatted to a guy who's doing a 1-month section hike. Today's his first day. He's a police officer, nearer my age, a little bit older. So that was a nice conversation when I ate my burrito. Yeah, and then bed. So today, I think we still a bit more on the ridges. We dropped down to a road, a bit more up in the hills, and then probably in the afternoon it looks like the contour line's starting to flatten out a little bit, and this famous Oregon flatness I might actually get to experience, because at the moment it's just as hilly as California. Legs are feeling much better this morning, not so tired like they were yesterday. I think it was just the 00. They just needed to warm up a bit. Yeah, so a smoky day, but not too bad. Some of the hikers are wearing masks, but I don't think it's quite that bad for me. But then I don't suffer asthma or anything, so that could be why they're wearing masks. But it's still smoky out there. So, yeah. Right, it has cleared a little bit. You can just make out up there the Pilot Rock. That big rock I walked under yesterday. I'm back out into an open bit now. This little short section. There's a bit of a view. You can definitely see the smoke layer. Thankfully I'm above it. Yeah, Pretty smoky down there. Car park here with a toilet. It's like someone camping. A curry area to... it's a butterfly. So there's an endangered butterfly in this area. Okay, cool. That's what it looks like. Alright, trail register. Haha, heading to Hobart Bluff. These little balls are glowing in the sun. Oh, a lot of them along here. Hobart Bluff. That's okay. I've been seeing some pretty good scenery just on the ridge. Whew. I just came across 4 southbounders. There were 3 guys, probably late 20s, early 30s. Of the 3, one said hello back to me. None of them thanked me for pulling off the trail. And then a little bit afterwards was a girl, and she actually stopped and gave me some advice on a place called Hyatt Lake. Said she really recommended it and told me about her really positive experience there, so that was really nice of her. Right, so still on the ridgeline, still changing the vegetations. A little bit more of the same, but it's been nice. I'm enjoying it. It's starting to drift off in my mind. The track mainly has been pretty good. In the open sections it gets a bit rocky, which is a nice break for the legs, just to use some different muscles, and then back onto this lovely trail again. A flower today, so there you go. There's a flower. There's a mum and a baby. And they're off. It's a much older baby than the other one I saw. Hey! Wow. I have to have a think about what my dear Telly up to. What was I up to? I think I was up to 26, so that puts me up to 28 deer, 3 bears, 13 rattlesnakes, sorry, 12 rattlesnakes and 13 normal snakes, 1 scorpion. Entering private land. The Green Springs Wildlife Sanctuary. Oh, that's cool. Whoop. Yeah. Yeah, one of the snakes I had been counting is a normal snake, the little weeny one I saw. In fact, I think it was the last one I saw. Once I posted the video, people informed me that it was actually a baby rattler. And now I know to look at the head to try and tell what type of snake it was. I had seen it had a dark tip on the tail, but for some reason I just hadn't connected that it was so young it didn't have any rattles yet. That was a beautiful little snake. So yeah, pretty happy with my wildlife sighting. Still need that mountain lion though. Here to eat a fruit bar, tastes like a piece of pie. Cherry flavour. Unfortunately it's got that fake cherry flavour. Well, it's alright. Still a little sweet, but edible. This is Highway 66, not Route 66. And someone left the gate open. Grrr. So I shall close it. The gate open because it can't be shut. It just doesn't reach the catch on it, so have no choice but to leave it open. Alright, so Pilot Rock 12 miles, Hyatt Lake 6 miles. Oh, there's actually cars on this road. This is the Summit Green Springs Mountain, elevation 4551. So those are two girls that I met at Brenda's in Tehachapi. They got to Kennedy Meadows and then took 6 weeks off and then went up to the Canadian border and then have been hiking south from there. Right. Back onto the trail. Just caught the first two from camp. I think they're section hikers because their packs look really clean. They don't have that grungy look that a lot of our through hiker packs have got now. So yeah, they were just taking a break. That's a big woodpecker. A pond. It is listed as a drinking source, but prefer not to. And a platform for something. It's a bit small for a helicopter. Just a big group of hikers, and it looks like it's a little reunion. Sobos and nobos who haven't seen each other for a while catching up. Seems to be a common theme. I could hear the laughter from miles away. As we're nearing the end of July, it's actually feasible to start seeing true Sobos coming, so Sobos southbound, because they tend to start early July, and if they start fit, then yeah, it'll take them 4 to 5 weeks to get to this point. So the next question is, are you an actual Sobo, or are you a Nobo who flipped and is now going south? I wonder what they think, because there's a sort of status of being southbound. It's something different from the normal, that there's so many other people going south with them, and yeah, hard for them to tell who's who. Alright, road crossing and a sign, PCT North, Green Springs Mountain Loop Connector. No, I'm going to stay PCT. It looks like Pilot Rock over there. If that's the case, I've come in a massive loop around through to here. I know I'm looping back around the mountain and then finally should start heading north again. Seems to be going every direction but north, even south for a little bit. Back to the star thistles again. Almost looks like the ocean down there, the islands coming up. Just so much smoke. But where I am, seems pretty clear. Nice patch of thimbleberry. There we go. Oop, did that come off? Nope, not ready. There we go. How about this one? Yep, it came off, along with an insect. Yeah, it's beautiful. Lots and lots and lots of little flowers on it. Okay, so that's where the loop comes around, but we went around the other side of the mountain and PCT North. Little ones and big ones. Beautiful with the sun on it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up. It's got almost a golden glow on some of it. Right. The outlet from the Little Hyatt Reservoir, and buildings down there. Yeah, cute little waterfall coming off the reservoir. I have filled up because the next on-trail water is about 10 miles. I decided just to top up a little bit. Could hear the pylons from ages away. Not the pylons, the lines running between them. Really noisy today. I just passed the police officer who was at the same campsite, and there were two Subos who looked really clean. It's weird. Must be section hikers. Dead Indian Memorial Highway. What a horrible name. At least it's memorial. Alright. PCT camp? What? There's the trail. Alright, so this is the Hyatt Lake area. You can go to the Hyatt Lake Resort, but still quite early, so I am continuing on the trail. Hey, a squirrel! I've just been seeing chipmunks recently, so it's good to see a little squirrel. Just frozen, staring at me. They're not quite as cute as the chipmunks are. Let's make out the Hyatt Reservoir in there. Not very clear. There's the water. There's another view of the lake and a road down there too. It's a bright blue lizard or skink. Disappeared. Wow, that was a beautiful iridescent blue. Field's pretty cool. Got the path going through. Nice. And another reservoir in there. It's a double banger name, I can't remember. Out into a big open bit. There's a little orangey marker with an arrow. Now I see it on the tree, and there's a couple of cairns just helping me across. Back on the trail. New flavour, banana bread. And once again, surprisingly accurate. Yeah, it's alright. Generally not my favourite, but it's alright. Revising my opinion from alright to no, yuck. It tastes like overripe banana. Once I've started having a few more bites of it, yuck. Don't like it. Alright, here is an aqueduct, but it's been recommended not to fill your water from here because it's contaminated with chemicals. Yay! But there's a stream just a little bit further on. Yeah, there's a teeny stream from here. Bit hard to see because of the wind. It's a long bridge. Now I can see these furry looking things. Sort of water in there. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the water. I'm in the middle of a long climb up. I'll be stopping in 1.5 miles to get water. I was just having a look at the map, and there's actually some very long stretches with no water. From this water source, it's another 9 miles to get to a hut where there's a hand pump, and everyone talks about how hard it is to do and you need 3 people. So that's potentially not an option. And then all the rest of them are dry for a significant period of time. And it almost looks like from this water source ahead, it's almost 20 miles. Though there might be a little lake off to the side to detour to. So water's going to be something to be thinking about carefully. This is a little spring that we're filling up. A little, it's not a bad flow coming out of it. And this is Gizmo, who's doing his filter. He's got the different filter. It's a Katadin, is it?
I think that's how you say it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a slightly different one from the Sawyer that most people have. How do you find it?
I like it. Yeah, it works.
Alright.
The Sawyer seems to be a little quicker, but yeah,
does the trick.
Works for me.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, take care.
So the pipe is coming from the spring way up in there. Alright, now back up to the trail. Camping here. Alright, so back on trail. It just says spring 345 feet. It's pretty precise. Alright. I plan on going for another 1.5, 2 hours. See how I'm feeling. It's 5 o'clock now. But I'm at the heaviest I've been for water for a while. I've got 3 litres of water. Just because I'm so unsure of these water sources ahead. This is a flash section of trail. A lot of work's gone into this. I'm guessing it's swampy all around here. A little bit of a view. Can't see far though. Alright, this is Rogue River National Forest. And this is the high point. So now I start dropping slowly. It's turned 18:30 and I am now just looking for a good campsite. First decent campsite, I am stopping. My friend decided to join me in the tent. Almost looks like a weta. So it's got the long antenna. So is that a grasshopper or is that a cricket? Anyway, regardless, time for it to leave my tent. Yeah, it looks like a weta. Cool.